Alright, we're in game 2 here. Actually, we didn't even sync, so let's do that right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I assume everybody's good. Sorry you guys had to see that behind the scenes action that normally happens, but that's us syncing, and oh my god. Just showing how the sausage gets made here. I hope that you can still watch the cast.
What second are you at, Quincy?
21, 22, 23, 24.
I'm good.
5, 26. Alright, we're fine. If we're not fine, we'll deal with it later. It's not a big deal. But
Alright.
game 1.
So what a first ban silhouette, that's kind of an iffy first ban. Like I don't think that's really a first pick hero compared to like Magnus, Rhapsody, Swiftblade, Parasite.
Yeah.
And actually a Cthulhu font.
Swiftblade, Rhapsody are both open, by the way.
Yeah.
Just
So
saying.
I mean,
Yeah, so
Legion's either gonna get Swiftblade or Rhapsody in my opinion. I think that's what's gonna
if not
happen.
both.
If not both, yeah.
I don't know. Like you're right. The Swiftblade, their silhouette ban is nice, especially because Certas seems to me like he's a bit of a. He plays like 5 heroes. So
okay, so Hellborn just first picked Bubbles, and they did. Okay. So let's see, Swiftblade or Rhapsody. Which one? Oh, they picked Swiftblade.
Yeah. And
Pick Rhapsody.
this is one of those instances where every so often you're reminded you're watching Gold Division, and
Yeah, I really want to see the Rhapsody.
Okay, there we go. Finally, thank
Thank
God.
God.
But Empath?
Yeah, probably
Empath?
Empath. Yeah, I would think Empath.
Come on, Empath. This is not that hard to pick. Yeah.
Come on, Empath.
It's very
Come on.
easy. I don't know, Bor. You have any thoughts on an Empath here? I just feel like that makes so much sense.
Yeah, I think Empath.
Let me think. I mean, I guess Empath is kind of good, but
Tempest. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
I guess.
but now they're yeah, that's fine.
Because they're gonna have first pick coming out of the second banning stage, and unless Hellborn picks a second support here and then bans out all the other supports, then they can ban. I mean, Hellborn can't ban second supports unless they know they're going jungle. And if they start banning a bunch of supports, then Legion's gonna know that they're gonna go jungle. So then the Legion could ban a bunch of junglers, and they'll have more. I mean, there's more support options than there are jungle options. So, like, that's okay. It's
Right.
not the greatest, but it's okay. I agree, Narcy. Beaver Banger is such a asterisk. Yeah.
What?
In chat, look at chat right now. Narcy is flaming you. Alright, so it is a
Where's
second
Narcy?
support edge. What?
Why is Narcy flaming me? I tried to help him out with like a team. When he was asking me, he was like, "Do you have any advice for us against Reason?" I was like, "Yeah, here, ban initiators."
Look at that. You give the guy advice and he just turns around and bites.
I try to
bites in
help
the
my
ass.
fellow American players out, and Narcy just turns around and does that.
Well, now to be fair, Narcy is a giant racist, so that could be part of the problem. We have established that on previous casts. It's not really true. Just there was an uncomfortable silence following that.
That he's a racist.
Narcy's not really a racist. We just call him a racist because it's fun. It's fun to call people racists, especially when they're Narcy. Look, he didn't even follow your advice, and now he's insulting you more. All right,
you're an
Beaver Banger,
asshole.
open forum here. What do you have to say about Narcy?
But Narcy?
I'm pretty sure I've heard Drent say that whenever Narcy's on his team, he sucks.
Let me actually wait. I can get
That was
that.
a great. I'm not sure if that was
There's
an
a-
intentional
there's a
slip
quote,
up or not.
Yeah, it's a quote. Like, I'll get it for you.
Oh, that's fantastic. Alright, Empath is banned out by the Hellborn side, along with Bloodhunter. Revenant and Kraken are going to be the first 2 bans for Legion side, so they're getting rid of some Initiator type heroes, as well
There we
as the
go.
Suicide
But there's no
potential
way we
ones.
can show it to the stream. Oh, wait, yeah, I can just type it in the
Just type it in
chat.
Twitch chat.
Yeah, there we go.
That's fantastic.
I like the Flux ban. Always get scared of
Flux NG.
Flux when I see things like Bubbles plus NG and...
Oh my god, you guys, Flux NG. I feel like that's really overrated. Like, it's a nice combo, but people are so reactionary with that flux ban of the NG ban.
You don't want it
whenever they
to
see one of
happen.
their- It looks pretty.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what else are you gonna ban? Like,
I don't know, heroes that make
at
sense.
least you potentially
Like-
banned the strategy they were planning on
Like
if they were planning on
PI,
it.
Hellborn have no damage right now. And PI banned 3 heroes that don't do very much damage. Like, why aren't you banning Puppet Master and the Doctor and like
Yeah,
Moon
because
Queen
Puppet
or
Master
something.
plus NG is a pretty good combo, right? You've seen from the stats.
it's Puppet Master Rhapsody actually that has some problems, but
Oh.
Puppet Master NG is okay. But I think the consensus of Puppet Master and Rhapsody are actually a good combo. It's just some weird shit that happens in the data sometimes, which again is like 13 games, so it's not that big a deal. God, Twitch chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say that they didn't need to pick the empath because they could pick a Glacius or really anything else.
Yeah.
And there's the Glacius pick.
So they definitely could wait, which makes sense. All right, and now Pebbles is there, but again,
That's your damage.
well, okay, that's damage for, it's a lot of damage in about half a second, and then no damage. And then past about 20 to 25 minutes, it's not that much damage. And this Legion side isn't particularly tanky, but like, Cthulhu's never gonna die in these fights. He's just never, ever, ever gonna die. How are they gonna
Yeah, I
kill him?
wonder what their plan is for that.
Jesus, I hate that. So at least the Hellborn side has got something to go for them.
You don't like Kinesis?
I'm just not a huge fan of Kinesis. And Raven,
I think he's a good hero. I don't know. He's kind of weird to lane.
he is awkward to lane. I'm not sure if he's really a support, because when he plays support, it feels like he gets a bunch of kills that takes them away from the carry, and then gets a bunch of gold and doesn't do anything with it. I don't think he's a very effective suicide, so yeah, it partially comes down to laning problems, but I just don't feel like he scales well at all, and yeah. I don't know.
I like Hellborn's lineup.
I really don't.
You don't? Why not? I really like the
don't.
Pebbles. I really like the dual initiator. Well, they have, I guess, triple initiator with bubbles.
Yeah,
That's what my old team used to do. It's just a comfortable strat, I guess, that I'm used to.
Okay, like,
So I think Ravenor can actually do okay against the elephant because he can like stun past it, like stun at the end of
Yeah.
the stun location kind of thing.
okay.
So we'll see what happens, but looks like they're yellow laning, maybe.
Another thing, they let Legion. I mean, I don't like this. They let Legion get Cthulhu and Swiftblade.
And Tempest.
Oh, and with talking about the Cthulhu, Oogie, Tarquake, you can snipe him down when he gets away.
Yeah.
Oogie, I heard that I was getting flamed in Twitch chat on Saturday for not leveling up my W on Oogie.
I think
really-
so.
I really don't like it that much. early
That's
on.
your auto attack, right? That gives you mana? I forget.
Yeah.
That's not the conflagration. I don't know. I
W
played Oogie
is
like
your-
once.
W is the one that makes the skill that makes you fast and does like a percent of your.
Oh, that's the conflagration or
Hands in
something
the
like
air.
Yeah.
Right, right,
Is
right.
I don't like that. I
People
think the
think
Q has a lot more like kill potential, than harass potential. I think, but that's just me.
I think the issue is basically that when you're, since it's a constant drain on your mana, when you're ulted, it gives you constant health back.
Yeah.
So, and then the Tarquake, of course, is a skill shot, which is obviously always iffy. Like, if you're not landing your Tarquakes, you're not doing any damage. With the Conflagrate, it's really easy to get in people's face and, like, burn them down pretty effectively.
And you can stay in the fight, you know,
Right.
like it's less like you're not gonna miss your W, but you might miss your turn quick.
But I just like you. I've gotten so many kills because of them. Because like against suicides with escapes, like you can just like you go on them,
Right.
you slow them down. They use their escape move to get away, and then you just kind of run at them a little bit and just snipe them down with a Q. And I don't know, I'm standing by my decision to level Q.
Yeah, go for it. I don't have anywhere close to enough experience necessary with Oogie to know whether or not this is a good idea. Bubbles, you're taking a
They
bunch of
fight-
damage, friend, and
Yeah.
you could be in some trouble here. Glacius needs to get the freeze off, but
Yeah.
this pull is not going to work.
Bubbles is one of those heroes you don't. pull
What
with
is it
Bubbles.
doing?
Yeah, I don't know why he's pulling either. Oh, there's this freeze. Yeah, he
Oh.
will get the shell surf, so
Okay, but
Now
if
you
you do
can't
get
tank
the
the
pull
creep
off
wave.
as bubbles, then
Yeah,
you
now
win.
yeah, you don't pull the lane with Bubbles. These are not one of
Yeah,
the
but-
heroes that you do.
But he did it, so
he did it. He
now
did it,
He's got
but
experience.
okay, he did it, but the problem is now he's gonna lose lane control because like, it's not gonna get pushed in. So
Well,
woohoo, he took a bunch of damage.
He's gonna
he used a
lose
bunch of
lane
mana.
control temporarily, and then he'll
And
get it
Kinesis
back.
actually might.
Yeah, he's be fine.
He's just almost killed both of the middle.
And his
Whoa.
early game harass. This is one thing I've heard Kinesis does really well is 2v1 because he can effectively harass. Like in a 2v2 he's terrible because he needs the levels, and in a 1v1 he can't kill people. I guess maybe. Or he's just not as effective as other heroes. Whatever it is.
He should have gone to more region build though, because he's already out of trees now against this lineup.
I can take a case on there too.
Yep.
Okay, so here's my problem with Hellborn's lineup. A, and with their lane decisions. B. First of all, they don't have any damage. At all. Like Ryder.
Legion?
Oh no.
Hellborn.
Oh, Halberd, they have lots of damage.
Top lane. There we go, right there.
Yeah.
Cthulhu getting him first.
Oh, and the mock
And he's at
shield.
half health. Okay, now Cthulhu's a broken hero, but Rhapsody's also broken, and Pebbles is pretty damn strong. He's getting a kill 2v1 against a Rhapsody. They don't have any Rhapsody Pebbles. They don't have damage. Like, this elephant, he's at half health too from that. And now he's gonna kill Pebbles. He just doesn't care.
So I mean, Hellborn really wanted to get a kill level 1 in Legion jungle to try to get the game like in their favor. And since that didn't happen, like Pebbles and Rhapsody were late to the lane, and it's just really hard for them now. So I don't know, like it's gonna be really hard for them to pull off that lane at least.
And why is Ravener middle?
Instead of top?
Instead of, yeah, why, like, Pebbles doesn't have carry potential. They need to get Ravener levels and items so that he can get either early portal key and start ganking, and get kills that way, or much better, like a light brand or something like that to start farming. Because, like, with this lineup and this lane situation, what happens if this game goes longer than half an hour?
Now my feet are as fast as my blade.
Do they have any chance of winning? I feel like no.
Hellborn team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're all magic damage, so.
They're all magic damage. Yeah, they have no right clicks. Ravener's not going to go carry build. He's not going to have a bunch of GPM. He's going to be at like 400 max.
Their strongest potential is like, I mean, when Ravener gets a portal key, Pebbles got a portal key, and they just need to move. But
right.
Honestly, they're losing their landing phase right now pretty badly. So you have Cthulhu on almost 400 GPM as a suicide. You have your Swift Blade at 350 GPM.
Look at this. He's going to kill Pebbles.
Yeah.
That might have been too greedy.
That might have been too greedy, but okay, no, it's not because he's friggin' Cthulhu. And actually, middle lane with the rotation from Glacius, they do get the kill on Frankie Figs on that engineer. So okay, so Elephant just ate a bunch of tower damage. A Rhapsody Staccato, Dance Floor is bottom lane, and killed him. Bubbles now too. I don't even care anymore. And yeah, just stop it, please. I keep going from one lane to the other, and they're getting the kills in all the other wrong lanes. But
so yeah, Pebbles actually died.
Yeah. And again, this elephant just doesn't care. He's got 900 health. What are they gonna do to him?
But it's okay. Cthulhu font doesn't even been nerfed. You know, I think he's perfectly balanced at the point he is right now.
You're right. He probably doesn't need nerf. He's fine.
Wasn't the whole point of the buffs to him so that he could jungle, and now he just ended up being like too strong of a suicide?
I don't know how Dream of Madness helps him jungle.
Well, no, I mean the mock helps him.
What if they even just like made the W do like half damage to heroes, so it would like make it to where like the W did full damage to create just like partial damage to heroes.
Something
and
like
maybe
that.
Hone down the damage reduction a little bit and the E from overlapping. A little obnoxious.
Yeah.
Or he has to choose between damage and damage reduction. Something like that. That would be cool.
How's he gonna do that? Do like how
an
do you do that?
Toggleable thing. I don't know.
Or it's just like it's got say 500 damage, and for every X amount of damage it outputs, it takes it away from the shield. So you got actually middle lane there, just goes Ravener, throws the beach ball out. Thank you, Nurse, for that turn.
Damn.
And he's dead.
Barely got
He used the health pot too, so that's gonna be gone.
Massacre!
There from Tempest, and now Engineer gonna be in some trouble as well, as the keg is actually pushing forward, and he's gonna be able to get on the tower. So nice keg there from Frankie Figs on the NG. But like, okay, so for example, say that the shield at level 1 does 500 or has 500 damage, and either it absorbs 500 or it deals 500 or some combination of the two. So you can deal like 250 damage in front of you and eat 250 damage. I don't know if 500 is a good number, but the point is that's the.
Yeah, I mean,
So
it kind of
it's-
is like that a little bit, but
Yeah,
not really.
because like it absorbs a certain amount of damage and it goes away. But
Yeah,
you can be like if you're not taking damage, it'll just keep pulsing.
yeah.
There's already a 5.5k gold lead at 6 minutes.
I wasn't even paying attention to that top lane. Pebble's getting dove again, and the Obliterate's active. Actually, chuck away. Will Tulifant be able to finish off this kill? No, he won't. But he's level 7. This Pebble's level 5, and Rhapsody's level 4. So
So there's safe lane. Cthulhu actually has more CS than there's safe lane Pebbles. Oh my.
this is what I was concerned about because like there's no recovery potential on this Hellborn team. They either win the laning phase and then win the game, or they
Tempest
lose.
Hole.
And yeah, there
They
goes
have
Frankie
to-
Figs, Tempest Hole, and Ravager's dead. So he's level 4. Bubbles is level 5. Pebbles is level 5.
And this is another case
Look
of
at
their
the-
lanes being
look at the
favored to
XP
win and then
amateurs.
steamrolling.
Look at bottom. Like, this is ridiculous. This is
Right.
ridiculous.
Like, but seriously, switch over to the experience per minute chart right now and just look at it.
Yeah. See, well, Hellborn needed to win their laning phase. With the dual support, they especially needed to win their laning phase, get the fast portal keys, and just go all around the map and push towers down. And that's how they were going to win the game.
Right? He needs to
But
stay with
since
the
they
inherent
lost-
defense, just eating damage.
The
And it looks
Legion
like he
have
won't actually get the kill on
destroyed
Ravens. He
Hellborn
managed to get away
Tower.
with a lot of charges. He might eventually take a death here or not. Still 8-0. Legion side are perfect. Thunder Blast coming in trying to finish off somebody, but obviously neither of them low enough. Here comes Tempest. Is he going to be able to get anything? Yeah, turns out the elementals. One more auto attack. Yeah, ball landing back in, so they do get the counter kill on a short hand, but
What?
that's fine.
Kind of worth it because
Yeah, it was.
your team needs experience.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's a 1-for-1, and probably not in most situations, but because they're up 9-1 in hero kills, it's okay. Now Swiftblade's diving 2-3 towers. That's fine.
What? Oh my god.
All right.
oh, and he's going to Euro build. Looks like
Oh.
the whistle first.
Hero blade. You racist.
No, that's Narcissus. The racist. I'm confused.
You see, the build, like the first time Abyssal, I mean, it's a good team item. I just don't like that.
Gonna help catch bubbles.
There we go.
I mean, it doesn't matter. They can do whatever they
I'd
want.
rather.
Yeah, they could. So if they could go first time sheep
Ball
snake
lightning
and so.
on Swifty. He will jump in there, but Stasis Smash and actually going to avoid a ton of damage and a stun. Easy turnaround into Ravener, and Swiftblade just going to walk away because he doesn't care. Tempest
Come on,
getting chased down by
Pebbles, come
Pebbles. I'm not sure what his plan is, other than I'm just going to feed my opponent.
Yeah, what is?
He didn't even have a stun.
Okay.
Massacre.
I think he gave up.
I mean,
Yeah, I
can
mean,
you
like-
blame him?
Hellborn's just all just like warding mid or whatever. Like,
This is going to turn into
crazy
mid wars really quickly. So,
Did Bubbles buy back there?
no.
Because he had ulti with the slip blade and then he
He's
was
got-
he was up.
He's got 2 buyback tokens. He's level 5. He responds in like, what, like 15 seconds? No, he doesn't do that back. Kinesis here looking for the kill on Angie. Dance floor going down, and Rhapsody's now completely screwed. Thunder
The
Blast is
Legion
there.
have
Actually, nice
destroyed
juke
a
through the
Hellborn
trees.
Tower.
Still not gonna matter because she's just gonna juke.
The Legion have destroyed a
They
Hellborn
can't do anything
Tower.
to stop that here. Pebbles can get Stasis smashed, and that's gonna be another death onto him. Nice 2-man loss. Staccato-san actually. They will get 1 kill, and Tempest also gonna fall.
So we have a 13.6k gold lead at the 9-minute mark.
And there's pretty much no red on that slider up top. I'm gonna get caught out here as well. There's a glacier freeze.
Yep. I think we might need to do a second series
I
here.
think we very well could, because this is
You know why they're losing this game, right? They don't have FJ.
that's a good point. It's FJ.
They need FJ Soul Stealer to carry them the game. Like
Yeah.
with the phase boots, it just he leads the charge.
Is actually usually their drafter. He's
Yeah,
denoted as the captain, so
he's usually a drafter and their captain. And
maybe that's why.
yeah, I don't know, man.
they-
Frankie Figs, you got to work on some stuff, buddy, because this is just a terrible. Like, I really hate this draft.
I'm not so upset about letting them pick things like Swiftblade or whatever, but you gotta like have a counter or a plan or something.
Well, there's
Elephant,
that.
I think we should just ban.
What do you think about Swift? I mean, a Drunken Master being kind of a counter pick to Swiftblade. How do you feel about that?
People say
I mean, do
that
you think
it's the case, and it's true in, like, he's a theoretical counter, at least in the idea that, okay, he does a bunch of physical damage, and Swiftblade's spin is
The
a
Legion
huge
had
part of his
destroyed
bulk,
a Hellborn
and without
tower.
that bulk, or without that part of his bulk, he's actually pretty damn squishy. The problem I have with him, and of course the Untouchable versus the Ultimate, the problem I have is that Drunken Master is just not a very good hero, and Swiftblade is. So,
Do you think that the nerf to Drunken Master made him just not really that viable anymore?
when was
I mean, I
Shark?
think
I
he
don't
was.
remember.
I thought he was amazing. Like he was like first pick. Well, not first necessarily first pick first ban, but like I know my old team on The Last of Us when we had Micey on our team, we loved that hero.
Okay, what was the nerf? It was after CIC, right?
I'm not exactly sure what the nerf was. I couldn't tell you. So, but I know that it was a decent nerf.
Here's the thing. In CIC, he was goddamn terrible too. Now, a lot of that was because Ogre picked him 10 times and went 0 and 10. So that kind of skewed the numbers a little bit too. But overall, even like without those games, he
Legion
wasn't
had
that good.
destroyed
I
a
think he was still
Hellborn
at like a
tower.
50% win or maybe even a little below. I can't really put my finger on it because I feel like Drunken should be a better hero than he is, and his skill set certainly seems like it's powerful, and we see him be good in plenty of games.
Yeah.
It's also not a thing like where it's just, you know, bad teams are picking him, like with that Ogre thing. You know, Sync played him for a while. They don't really do that so much anymore. Tree was never really big Ogre pickers, but BMG played him. Like plenty of good teams played him, and he just didn't win. So I don't know whether it was a fluke or whether he's actually a bad hero or what the hell the problem was, but my philosophy on Drunken Master is
Kongor
don't
has
pick that
been
hero
slain.
because he doesn't win games. I've yet to figure out why. I'd like to know, and maybe it's just a fluke. Maybe I'm wrong, but until he starts having some better performances.
Is Chipper still undefeated?
He was undefeated in Cycle 2. He was never undefeated in all of HoN Tour because he lost a game in Cycle 1. He was
I mean,
undefeated
in Cycle
2.
3 so far. Has he?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm not sure actually if he's been played all that much. He's been banned out a fair bit, I think. I don't actually track that data, but it seems to me watching the games that he's been banned out a fair bit.
I know that he's a solid ban against teams like BMG because Zibby loves that hero. He loves that hero.
And Zippy Chipper's very good.
Yeah.
But I think, honestly, like, Chipper is a hero teams just don't shut down properly. It's not easy, it's not that hard to, like, completely kill his effectiveness, because he's so damn squishy, he doesn't have an escape mechanism, you just gotta lane against him. And get aggressive, and, like, dodge rockets. But, that's the big thing, is a lot of people don't dodge rockets. Which is, I know, that's not really their fault, but all the time. Anyway, GGs are coming out here, so...
The G's are real.
But yeah,
Legion had
people
destroyed
leave
a
Chipper
Hellborn
alone
tower.
for like 15 minutes, and then he shows up with level 3, level 4 rockets, and level 1 or level 2 saw blades, and now they're feeding your courier. Nope. Nice, so they don't address Chipper for 15 minutes, and he shows up and starts wrecking everybody, and they're surprised, like, oh my god, what?
The courier battle.
Yeah, short hand, killing some couriers. More couriers coming out. There's some wards placed here in the Hellborn base.
There's some more couriers coming.
It's, nice kelp field from Bubbles.
Wait.
The Legion have
They're trying to
destroyed a
bait them.
Hellborn
This is
tower.
like a, you know,
Is he gonna save it?
advanced fake
Sure.
GG strategy.
Short can is courier killer number 1 apparently, because he's got 2. I'll have to ask him about that next time we have him on the cast. So, how do you kill couriers so effectively? Kinesis. And Kitsul's gonna come in here. Nice Void Talisman as well. 2-man hole. And a couple of kills. So game goes through.
Legion wins.
Sorry about the quality of that game, you guys, but we stopped paying attention to it. I don't know, maybe
A Hellborn
halfway
barracks
through.
It
has
makes
been
me feel less bad
destroyed.
about my team because we lost and it, I don't know, but we were able to play it past 15, that's for sure.
This whole series has not been particularly great. So, Board Beater, any thoughts on that game or that series other than Izu has some problems?
I think you should have a better solution to the Cthulhuphon if you're going to let it show up, and to the Swiftblade, or, you know, like pick one of those. Come on.
Right. I agree with those. All right, Beerbanger, what do you got? Final thoughts?
Well, I think is it PI
Yeah, that's the Legion team.
I mean, they have some diamond level players, and
Yes.
I think the drafts are overall better than Hellborn's or Fred J's team. I don't know the name of it. I guess it's just, what is it, Zin or something? Or
Izu?
was it Izu?
Izu, I think.
I think the Izu kind of lost the game a lot because of or just, I don't know, their drafts. I think lost in the game. I don't know necessarily. Just they let certain heroes through that shouldn't have let through. I don't think they're experienced either, and I think they just overall contributed to the feeding frenzy that we just saw.
I agree. I mean, it's like, I think Frankie Figs is obviously not their typical captain, and obviously that hurt them a lot in this series. And with FJ, maybe they'll have a little bit more potential, but without him, I actually think that they have some pretty serious issues. So they have been in gold before, and they won't get knocked out as a result of this, because this was the round of 8, so it's going to be fine. And